There we go. Now we're looking good, right? Ready for the show?
He pulled my hat off right when I got ready.
He fucking peeked the microphone just now.
I know.
Oh, good.
That's what you get, you bitch.
All right, well, we also got some drinks today, because as usual, we're doing this drinking stupid again. And Pepsi came out with some new stuff, along with something else, too.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to show off?
We have Pepsi Cola Soda Shop cream soda that is so glary, it's reaching critical mass.
I think there's like ice floating in this. Look at this. Look, see that?
It's extra chilly.
At the top there, there's a little ice, I think.
It's
Weird.
ice cold. And black cherry Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, you can't see it at all because the glare is horrible right now. Yeah.
Fucking Charizard used sunny day.
Yeah, sure did. Holy crap. It's not even that sunny outside. The glare is awful. That's okay.
And Santa Claus commissioned bulls to take figs over the Halloween border.
Yeah, it's fig apples. The Boney Boys couldn't hold back Santa Claus this year.
I can't blame them, because if a bull was coming my way, I'd probably move to the side too.
But I wish the Boney Boys could hold out a little longer every year. But it seems to get like Father Christmas comes out to murder him every year, a little faster every time.
Oh. What you gotta do is you gotta wake one of the skeletons up by punching it in the head, and then it becomes a raging boner. And then it can't get past the raging boner.
Good. Okay, that's. But if they last longer than 4 hours, that's a weird problem.
That's besides the point, okay?
Gotta call my doctor.
All I want for Christmas is a raging boner. This is what you guys get, is content.
Yeah.
Raging boner jokes.
The classiest, of course, of jokes, because we're classy people. We love to have delicious sugary Pepsi beverages that, of course, only the most bougie of drinkers have.
I should get us a wine glass so we taste soda in a wine glass.
Get like a champagne flute and pour
some
Pepsi in there.
I have some.
You do?
I no bullshit have some, I think.
You know what we're gonna do next time?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go dig them out. Sorry, guys.
Next time, probably.
You gotta look forward to that.
That's a promise.
Because there's a fun one that you gotta wait till the end of the video to hear about.
Oh boy.
Anywho, let's start with cream soda. That's pretty basic.
Basic and bland, bad, and more like.
I like cream soda.
This one's apparently ice soda because there's big old floating chunkers in there. Well,
it was already cold, and I put them in the. Sorry, it didn't even really fizz.
Yeah.
I put them in the extra cold, and they got extra cold.
Completely froze. Yeah,
it's cream soda.
Yeah, it smells like cream soda. It's still got the Pepsi color, which is really throwing me off, but it smells like cream soda.
It's like cola nut and cream soda. It's cream cola. It's not like cream soda.
It's kind of like a root beer float, well, a Coke float. If you didn't have enough ice cream, you didn't have enough Coke. It's like a weird, like milder version of both. It's not bad, but not great either. Huh. Coke floats are great, by the way, if you haven't had one.
Now, let it be said, I'm not a crazy fan of cream soda.
Neither.
Like there's one technically, and that's Big Red.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan, but it tastes like licorice to me.
Was that a cream soda? I thought it was like a bubblegum soda. Is that cream?
It could be bubblegum.
We need to get Big Red over here sometime.
Oh, God, I love Big Red.
It's so hard to find that these days, isn't it?
It's easier to find in certain places. I think it just didn't take off here.
Ah, okay.
So it's still available. You just can't really find it in places where it doesn't do well because...
I'll have to go to Amazon or Google and go, how to get Big Red here in Washington State.
How to get Russian mail order bread.
How to get Big Red soda. Red soda. You know what I mean? No.
I keep drinking it. Like it's doing something.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a Coke float, which is not bad.
The more I drink it, the more I get. Like, take a few sips.
It's because I'm getting big chunks of ice in my mouth, too. Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, the more you drink, the more you get.
Well, let's drink less of it so we have enough palate left for the rest of it.
No.
We got another Pepsi coming on the way.
No.
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 Now, I could have sworn Coca-Cola did something similar not too long ago, like the Georgia peach and the black cherry, but This is Pebis.
I think they did. I think Pebis is responding with legacy and retro flavors.
Well, I will say that for Pebis, they did a really good job with the throwback Mountain Dew. I like that a lot. Because honestly, real sugar is way better.
Wow, that's a lot of black cherry. That smells awesome.
Oh, I hit you, yeah.
Fun little story about this. When we used to go out to the drive-in, my dad and I, he was a huge, huge fan of black cherry soda, so we almost always had it in the house.
Yeah, I mean, we used to give him black cherry soda whenever he had an opportunity because he loved it so much.
Yeah, and this reminds me of that. Reminds me of going to the drive-in, getting like black cherry soda. We'd stop by Arby's and get the biggest ass, like fake meat ass roast beef sandwich you could get, like the one that's as big as your fucking head.
Yeah.
And we'd just eat those, and then we'd have like the day old, like stale, over salted, over buttered popcorn there. Okay. And it sounds terrible, but since terrible. I grew, fuck off. You eat McDonald's.
Yeah, I do.
So you need to shut your pie hole.
I'm like, yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. Time for another.
You need to shut your pie hole. I know it's bad. I know by all rights I should hate it, but it's nostalgia, and I can't.
How dare you?
It's like when you used to go to McDick's to warm up, and you'd get like
nuggies. I mean, like we used to live without heating, so whenever it was too cold, we just go down to McDonald's and eat there for a little while. You
live without heating because your parents were just too cheap.
Yeah, I know. They were very cheap. Also because they're both college students at the time.
That's true.
You know. Anyway,
you're allowed.
Stalling, start drinking.
Stop stalling. You're eating too high on the hog. That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That is.
It's actually surprisingly well rounded. It's not like super tart, but it's got a very nice flavor. That's.
These are the retro ones, so they're all sugar.
Ooh, that's good.
The cream, so maybe that's why the cream soda is growing on me. Yeah. It's because it wasn't corn syrup.
It doesn't have that kind of like syrupy-ness to it either. Yeah. You're right, actually.
A thing about black cherry too is it's always like it's not like saccharine sweet like a lot of cherry drinks can be.
Yeah. It's like it's way more mellow in terms of sweetness compared to like Code Red or none of that. So I actually like this a lot because it's very smooth without being overpowering in either sweetness or tartness.
Ah, it's delicious. That's a win.
And it has a good aftertaste too.
Yeah. That's a huge win.
I'd say, yeah, definitely.
Like cream soda. If you like cream soda, they set out to make cream soda and it's a good one.
Yeah. I guess.
Black cherry is definitely a winner for me. Like just knocked it out of the park.
I'd say a caveat to that, like I did say, like, you know, oh, you like a soda float. That is not great for a float. I'd say that by itself, it's great, but it's not something you mix into anything else, I don't think.
No, the whole thing about the float is if you add vanilla to it, you're effectively making it a cream soda.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I'm pretty okay with floats. I do dig a float once in a while, even if it causes me undue distress.
Yeah.
But
that's not something you should mix. It's good by itself. It's very nice and like strong, but it's not like strong enough to really fight well in a mixed drink, I don't think.
No.
But it's great by itself.
You tried to make a float out of that, it would be a creamier float. And it just, you get just like straight vanilla. Let's be honest.
Let's talk about the cherry drink, but yeah.
Oh, the cherry drink.
Yeah, I mean, why would you take a cream soda and make a float out of it?
Make a creamier soda.
A cream float.
A cream float? You just pour like a whole thing of whipping cream in there.
Ugh. All right, we got one more, so let's just go ahead and shoot for it.
Okay, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is here to ruin everyone's day again.
It's actually Fig Apple.
Fig Newton, I hope. I haven't had Fig Newtons in forever.
Yeah, we should totally get some. I get that smell like not even looking at it.
Wow. That's a fig, all right. It's really weird to smell figs out of a drink. That's just like an experience that I just no.
the last winter one they did was plum, and like I've had plum drinks before, but it's not very common here.
Yeah.
But it was really weird to smell it coming from like an energy drink can.
Like I don't drink Red Bull normally, so this is actually double weird. Is it gonna be like taurine kicking the teeth again?
Usually, like I used to drink these a lot
Yeah.
when I
working
worked
retail.
retail, and the fruit ones like tasted pretty okay. They
Okay.
were pretty good about hiding the taurine and the guarana and the ginseng and all that stuff. Even though they're still terrible for you, at least they tasted okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, tastes like figs and apple. You made the funny face this time.
It's not bad, but it hits you immediately right in here.
It's really
and right
tart.
here, and like, oh wow, really tart. And like figs are not normally known for being tart, are they?
No, but it might be granny apple
I don't
that
eat.
they used.
Oh, okay. Like I tasted fig, and then bam, the sweetness right. It's like whoa, what?
Let's see
But-
here.
I'm not really a big fan of figs. Like my dad actually would literally go out and grab them off trees of other people's yards and eat them. But I'm not that big a fan.
I stole it fair and square.
I mean, if they were there, he'd ask, but he wouldn't always ask me if they weren't there.
A coworker of his used to own an apple orchard,
Yeah.
and we used to get permission to do that during harvesting season because they'd have more than they could even sell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So they're like, for the love of God, please come and grab some.
Yeah. There's so many of them.
You guys get first dibs if you help us get rid of a bunch,
Now
even if it was just like a bushel. You know,
that's a mixer, I think. That's
a vodka Red Bull's a thing.
maybe.
It's an upper and a downer, so it's gonna blow your heart up. But
Yeah, I mean that kind of figgy tartness. I think. It's still not as strong the second time, but that kind of tartness would go really well with something a little softer, I guess. I don't know.
that'd be honestly, sounds crazy. Make a really good whiskey sour.
Whiskey sour, maybe.
It could also be a good gin mixer, like without the caffeine, like your heart would explode. But like I'm talking purely flavor. Like
Yeah.
if I'm throwing my heart out the door, I could see mixing that with like gin or vodka or like a bourbon, like a really smoky whiskey.
Hmm.
Not old stuff. Don't mix old stuff. Drink the old whiskey straight. The aged ones, that's the way to go.
I don't drink enough to really have a good idea. Oh, I should ask my friend Bumbo about it. You should check it out on twitch.tv/Bumbo House Nick.
Yeah, Bumbo House Nick. Also follow him on YouTube.
Yeah.
Great bartender, awesome guy.
Yeah,
Works for the actual Mr. Beast burger joint.
Yeah, he used to be apparently a wedding. Like he took part in like weddings and whatnot.
A wedding tender.
Yeah, he actually was that good to be like, one of like maybe 2 or 3 people working in a massive event like that. So he's really good at it. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
And he should do some more shows about bartending. Call out on twitter.com, YouTube. Shame.
Shame, Bumbo. Shame.
Well, anyway.
I'm just a mad scientist. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just like, this tastes good.
Well, speaking of mad science.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
You ready? We got the cup. Here we go. A little bit of cherry.
I gotta get a couple dashes in there for us both.
A little bit of vanilla cream.
A little bit of Erica in my life.
And accidentally add a little chemical X.
Here's the chemical X. Hang on. I gotta turn on my goggles to do this.
Yeah. Okay, that should be good. A lot more in
Did
here
I
than
do
else.
something? The goggles, they do nothing. What is that smell?
What is that?
Wait a second. Wait a minute.
Like candy Legos?
Yeah, that's what it is. It smells like candy blocks. So, for those that don't know, there are edible Legos. It's hard fruit candy called candy blocks, BLOX. They're my fucking favorite. Because you can build a house and then you can eat them. And honestly, I did the same thing with Legos as a kid.
I mean, I can understand doing that with Play-Doh because I think a lot of people did that, and Play-Doh's supposed to be edible.
Play-Doh's edible. It's really salty.
Yeah.
It's really salty.
But
it tastes kind of like cat food.
Actual Legos?
So,
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go first this time because I'm holding the cup. That means she has to do it after I do it.
You know,
Surprisingly mild.
that's not the worst.
Yeah.
Like it's very sweet on the back. But like the initial hit, you get the cherry, you get the cream, and then you get a little bit of that tartness.
The tart and the little figgy like roll afterwards too.
This is we found a unicorn. We found a unicorn. We found a mix that is not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, like I could drink this, which is like I could actually drink a full cup of this if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out of my way for it, honestly, but it's not bad.
It's kind of like you go to the store and like us, you find a new soda, you're like, that sounds okay, and you take a sip of it and you're like, well, this is okay.
Yeah.
I can get through this. I probably won't buy it again.
Like it's
but it's
that's kind of the wonder about mixing drinks together. Usually it's bad, but sometimes you're like, or sometimes you're like, holy crap, that's good. You know,
it tastes like tart cream cherry soda.
A little bit of fig aftertaste,
Yeah.
which is actually kind of cool.
So you
And
get
it doesn't have that kind of super tartness the other one does, because like the other one's kind of watering down a little bit. Like, yeah, look how tart that is when you drink it. It's like, whoa.
that hits me like a truck after that.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's obviously very, very sweet, but that tartness kind of cuts through it.
That's a recommended mix, actually. Go ahead and mix those together.
Mix equal parts Pepsi Cola, Soda Shop, Black Cherry Cola,
Fig and apple.
and cream soda, Pepsi Cola, Soda Shop.
Pretty good.
That is okay. Equal parts, or bias it a little bit towards tart if you prefer tart.
Yeah.
Because these two are going to be exceptionally sweet. Not bad.
Not bad.
I am honestly impressed.
And hot up in sugar right now.
Yes. Normally, it ends in fucking awful, like 40-car pileup. This one is like not even a fender bender. It's like I got stuck at a red light for slightly too long.
No, actually, I think it just rolls very well. It's wow.
Yeah. It tastes like a soda you'd see on the shelf.
Yeah.
Like it's honestly kind of impressive.
All right. Well, with that, surprising twist, actually. You want to call it there?
Well, what's your favorite of all three?
Easily the cherry one. The cherry one's the best.
Then that one's yours.
But hey, you want this one too.
No, the cherry was exceptional,
Yeah.
but I do like my tarts.
Okay.
So I think I'd go with the fig, even though our bony boys, I mean, they're probably playing baseball with the figs by now.
And this is going to be a question that we ask every time, but is it better than miso ramen?
All of these, even all of these mixed together, got significantly better.
Like
miso ramen made me want to bury my own grave, dig my own grave,
and then bury yourself.
and then bury myself, and then bury myself in that grave in a deeper grave.
Oh man, digging a grave while in the grave, jeez.
And then mix that with the chili dogs together. I'm just gonna dig a hole to the center of the earth and just crush, like, and croish.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Honestly, I'd say even the mix here rated higher than the drinks we had last time. Like everything we did here actually rated higher than the like wave cold drinks.
The wave seltzers, like
was it what? I don't even remember what they were.
No, they're
was it wave?
I'm
so,
not sure.
They're so forgettable.
So goddamn forgettable.
Oh well.
Like even if you like seltzer, they're forgettable.
Yeah.
That's
weird.
And me, I'm a seltzer person because I used to be a huge gin head. So
yeah, we're keeping you away from the gin nowadays, though. In that case,
give me my fix, man.
See you guys next time.
Give me my fix, man.